Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a mock battle against Kitsuné. He asked us to fight his light team, so we will do that. Our first battle will be a blind. Actually, I have not looked at the team. I usually like to try to do a blind run first, just so I can see if I can beat the team before I actually know what it is, and then if I'll try it out and we'll figure out what's the best strategy, giving some advice on weaknesses and stuff. So let's take a look at the team first. Alright, so this is a triple unit. So I'm assuming these units have repels or close counters, because that would be the reason to have 3 units that give speed. So this is a +2 unit, Fortress Rest and Fury, exactly the same thing I ran on mine, except for Mumbo and Drawback. This one has Chill Rest and Chill Defense. Also Fury and a Speed Opening. Fortress Rest on the A slot, and HP for Rest 2 on the Seal slot. Okay, a lot of rest. So yeah, as expected. Close call, 61 speed. That is very impressive. Close call, HP speed. Okay. Falling Ike with 57 speed, and Bike with 49 speed. So it's very annoying team just because it is extremely focused on damage reduction. And we actually don't have a red unit this week. Fjorm would be a good here, except I just don't have any way to deal with Ike after that, and trying to tank 3 units with Fjorm is not fun. So we're actually gonna try out this team. We'll try with this team. I said this is a really bad week for me to run against like that, because I don't have any reds. So this is my war team. I have enough HP to avoid a level 70 manner, so on that front we at least have that. So we should start off by getting rid of being able to move over here. Moving up. So let's try this.
Choose. Maybe this way. What? Yes. Yes.
Alright, Catapult destroys my Panic Manor, which yeah, there are some hard buffs, especially with this Rouse skill. Oath skill, and you're getting speed from... Where are you getting speed from? Not sure where you're getting speed from. Oh, Pedal Parasol. So you are going all out, all in on that speed.
Ready. Yes. Death's caress.
Alright, you're the one with wars.
Glimmer of life.
And you're the one that's supposed to heal.
Death's caress. The glimmer of life. Death's caress. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Who dies first? Good morning. Choose. Yes. Yes. The glimmer of life.
Unfortunately, I can't really give her all the buffs I want.
Yes.
But we can get rid of stuff like this. All right.
Yes. The glimmer of life. Who dies first?
Are just losing way too many stats. So from
what?
here, we'll back up a little bit to be able to get more buffs.
Oh, okay.
You're DC too?
Yes.
Yeah. We could take out this unit, but you are smite, so
Death's caress.
we have to go over here, dance you, move you over here, reposition you, dance you. No, it's just too many,
Yes.
too much dance and stuff like that. So let's back up a little bit
Choose. Maybe this way.
and see what happens. Yeah, it's just really
Who dies
annoying.
first? The glimmer of
Especially because
life.
I can't really hurt her with my
Death's caress.
airs. That sabotage attack, or yeah, sabotage attack is really
Yes.
being extremely annoying for me.
Yes.
I do need to get rid of this unit though.
Death's caress. The glimmer of life. Who dies first? Ready. Do what? Death's caress. Yes. Oh, okay.
Nope, I can't really dance you. So we can just take her damage, but we don't really have a way to do damage. That's basically the problem. We don't have enough speed to get past 61 HP.
Choose. Death's caress. Good morning. The glimmer of life. Yes. Death's caress. Yes. Yes.
And we don't have, like, we need to get rid of that healing tower earlier. Because that healing tower is just gonna heal them forever.
Who dies first?
So could I even get rid of it? Actually, let's see one
This
thing.
way. The glimmer of life.
So
Yes.
yeah, I expected that to be the real trap,
Death's
which
caress.
might actually be a bad thing for you. You don't wanna, like, on a team like this, which is focused on damage reduction, why would you wanna have a trap
Yes.
that can hurt you?
Do what? The glimmer of life. Who dies
Sad, like,
first?
as far as answer, this is the correct team. It's just I'll have to play for it. It's a very disgusting stall team. It's basically all it is. It's just a stall team. There's nothing to it other than stalling. And it's mostly this Soleil. She is the fastest one here. So let's do one more thing before we pause the video and start trying out different teams.
Yes.
All right.
Choose.
So I want to have as much
Yes. Ready. Oh, okay.
damage reduction as I can.
Who dies first? Choose.
So
Good
dance
morning.
you and put you over here,
Yes.
put you here,
Glimmer
and
of life. Yes. Death's caress.
So we actually lost a speed check.
Choose.
I'm assuming we were debuffing him and that's why we lost a speed
The
check.
glimmer of life. Oh, okay. Who dies first? Yes.
Oops. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this healing tower on turn 1. So basically, I just gotta smite my air over there, destroy it, and then dance her out.
Death's caress. Yes. Yes. Maybe the glimmer of life. Do what?
I think I have them backwards. It should still be fine since you decided to get rid of my
Death's caress.
tactics room.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to set it up so the right air, smiter is behind.
Death's caress.
I usually not very used to like
Choose the glimmer of life.
smite tactics. Not really my thing. I don't really run a lot of smite tactics. But yeah,
Death's caress.
get rid of the healing tower.
Who dies
Reposition
first?
air.
Good morning. Ready.
Move this air back,
Glimmer of life. Okay. Death's caress.
and I should be healing. All right,
Yes.
so I can put you here.
Yes. Maybe this way. Who dies first? Do what? The glimmer of life.
You still lose stuff to that bike. I mean, guess I don't want to call it fike because that's a really weird name to use.
Yes. Choose. Death's caress. Yes. Good morning. The glimmer of life.
All right. That should get rid of Fallen Ike. All right, so we are working on this team, but
Yes.
the turn count is just terrible.
Death's caress. Do what? The glimmer of life. Maybe this way. Yes. The glimmer of life.
Ike will push himself into that corner over there.
Death's caress. Who dies first?
We can take you out. You have
Oh, okay.
Aether.
Yes.
So we can just... You'll end up with more HP, but should be fine.
The glimmer of life. Ready. Yes. The glimmer of life. Choose. Yes. Good morning. Who dies first?
And there you go. I was able to clear it. It's very, very annoying. Extremely annoying just because there is a lot of whatchamacallit. Where you go? Where you go? Kitsuné. So yeah, there is a lot of damage reduction. This Soleil is the number one problem. Maybe not Mumbo. Maybe you want to run Noontime. Her whole thing, her shtick is to stay alive. Like, just constantly heal, stay alive, and take as little damage as possible. So Mumbo does not allow her to regenerate. It prevents her from being self-sufficient. This healing tower, you might want to switch it out with a catapult. Put her behind a catapult. That way it's harder to snipe, because once you snipe this healing tower, you are cutting a lot of you are basically getting rid of one of the big elements of this team, which is being regenerators. The units don't really pose any danger to anybody, so they're like non-consequential. The only thing they're doing here is buffing speed for Soleil and Ike's, so there's no point for them to be here other than that. But you might still want to do something with them. Like, if you could afford it, I suggest giving at least one of them an impact skill. Although, like you just saw, they don't really have a lot of def. Their def really sucks. And since Grima does have adaptive damage, she always went for their def. So maybe there's no point in running all of them being def based. So you might want to like try it if you could get an impact for one of them and then work on her defense. So like, for example, I would say this one over here, which is a Res Bane. If you can get her to have an impact skill in her A slot, and maybe like Fortress Def on her seal. You already have Sabotage Attack, so Chill Res is really not useful for this thing, because only Yune is the ones that take advantage of it, and you just saw what happened to your Yunes. All three of them died in one hit. So maybe what you want is to build one of them to be a little more offensive than the other ones, or be able to take at least one hit to be around to prevent units, people to be able to move their units up faster to give buffs and stuff like that. Panic Manor didn't come into play because the team that I had just does not. It was a purely the only one that gave hard buffs is Peony, but it was mostly a ward go team. Lian is Gold Flyers, so I was able to fight you on the speed front. 41 speed with +4, 45 with Peony. +3 is 48, with Peony's other +3 was 51, and with Lian's +4 was 55. So I was able to fight you on the speed front. The only one that was difficult was Ike, because he's debuffing getting stronger stuff. And I think I do run chill defense on one of them. I mean chill speed on one of them. So, but yeah, I suggest switching out the catapult with the healing tower. I believe that is better to lose your catapult than to lose your healing tower. This trap is terrible because he hits Soleil. You don't want Soleil to get hurt. Her whole thing is to not take damage. I was able to deal with her because of this trap. You put the trap right there. I was able to just get rid of the trap and rid of the healing tower in one single turn. Especially on light season where there's airs, there's always gonna be a way to get rid of both of them at the same time. So this team is not supposed to be killing stuff, so Mumbo is really not necessary. Just run Soul or Noontime for regeneration. This unit, give her, if you can, like, I know this is very expensive fodder, but if you can, give her Sturdy Impact for the defense, and then give her Fortress Death for the defense. Don't worry about her attack. She's not meant to kill anything. She's here for the speed buffs, but might as well have her do something other than just units being just speed buffs. That's it. So especially this one over here, which is a minus stress anyway. So yeah, you only have a Bright Shine, which is good. On your team, Bright Shine is better just because you are debuffing speed, and that's what your whole team revolves around, being faster than the enemy, just for repels and close calls. But yeah, maybe switch this one over here. Bike can take more hits than Soleil. So if you want to keep this layout right here, just put this trap on this side and put the fake trap right here, so Soleil doesn't get hurt. Swap the catapult and the healing tower. It does hurt you when they move forward, like but anyway, like someone's gonna bait you. If they bait you, they are gonna pull your units forward regardless. But because you have close call, and close call is what? Initiates combat, unit moves 1 speed away. She's always gonna be moving back anyway, so forcing the opponent to come to you, like I had to do. Just go toward your units, which means that healing tower being back here will help you out a little bit. I mean, eventually they'll try to get rid of it, just because, like, on the first strike that I did, that healing tower was really what was keeping Soleil alive, not herself. So that would be like my recommendations for you if you want to a way I see for you to improve this map. This is a very strong team. I was able to deal it because I have a speed tank with, like, Grima. Grima is a speed tank, so she's able to make sure you don't get that much whatever the damage reduction you are supposed to get is getting minimized. Because I have a speed tank, so any speed tank will be able to do this to you. Like, if it wasn't for units over here, this would be a good team for my for Lilith, because Lilith will way outspeed all of your will outspeed your Bike, your Soleil. She'll have trouble with Bike, but because she'll just outspeed him, she'll be able to deal with him, and your Bike would just probably die in one hit, like at least one turn. But because these units, I really couldn't even test her out, because with debuffs, and your units will probably be able to survive one hit from her and then just deal massive damage to her. So I wouldn't be able to deal with a blue tank, but a colorless tank, a colorless speed tank, or a red speed tank, like Legendary Roy. Legendary Roy is pretty fast, and he runs double bonus doubler. He could outspeed you. Probably Kid Marv might also be a unit that can deal with this team. I don't have Kid Marv, but there's a lot of plus 10 Kid Marvs right now there. But yeah, it is a pretty cool concept that you're about this team going all in on speed. But those are like the two things I would suggest. Get rid of Mumbo, give her Noontime, or if you want, you can give a Soul, and switch your catapult and your healing tower around. You might even want to just like have a tactics room over here and a healing tower behind it. But if you're dead set on having a catapult, since you do have it at level 7, so might as well use it. And it is catapult bonus week, so I don't know if you run the catapult every week. But yeah, I mean, it is a solid team. Most people will probably have a hard time to deal with it anyway. But if you do want to improve it, those are the ways I see that you could improve it. So yeah, with that being said, thank you, Kitsuné, for showcasing your map against us, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.